All right, welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking at something that could really change how we think about using crypto day to day. Tangem Pay.
That's right.
Imagine a regular Visa card, basically, but it gives you complete control, like full control, over your crypto spending.
Exactly. We're diving into a technology that promises, well, a pretty direct route to using your crypto and keeping full ownership.
Okay.
So our goal here is to really understand how Tangem Pay works, what makes it different, especially if you're someone who values holding your own digital assets.
Right, the whole self-custody idea.
Yeah. The central question really is, can Tangem Pay actually bridge that gap between crypto and like your morning coffee run while keeping your assets genuinely secure and yours?
Okay, let's unpack that core idea then.
Yeah.
Self-custodial spending. What does that actually mean when you've got this Tangem Pay card in your wallet?
So at its heart, self-custodial just means you control your crypto's private keys, not some exchange, not a third party. You. Tangem Pay aims to make this real by putting a cold wallet chip right onto a Visa card.
Right on the card.
Yeah, integrated right in. So you get the security of a cold wallet keys offline, safe, combined with, the convenience of just tapping a Visa card. That's a pretty clever fusion.
A cold wallet and a card.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a powerful concept. This chip isn't just holding data then, it's like the actual vault for your keys.
Precisely. It's a secure microchip specifically built to store those private keys. And what's fascinating here, I think, is the validation behind it.
So,
Well, Tangem has a U.S. patent for this chip tech, and crucially, it's certified by Visa.
okay, Visa certified, it definitely adds a layer of, confidence.
It really does. That certification provides a significant layer of trust and security. And in the crypto space, those assurances are, well, they're vital.
Absolutely. Now, how does this chip actually let you spend the crypto?
Yeah.
It's not like you're tapping into the blockchain directly at the checkout counter, right?
No, not quite like that.
Yeah.
The chip lets you authorize transactions directly using smart contracts. Smart contracts. Okay.
So when you use the card, it talks to the Visa network, just like any other Visa card does. But the key difference, and this is important, is that the authorization, the okay to release your crypto, comes directly from that secure chip in your card protected by your keys.
So the chip is like the signer.
Think of it like that, yeah.
Yeah.
The chip holds the digital key.
Hmm.
When you use the card, it's like using that key to sign a digital permission, slip the smart contract, telling the blockchain, yep, release these funds for this specific purchase.
So the control, the actual say-so over your crypto, stays with you right up until that exact moment you make a payment.
Exactly.
That's a major difference from a lot of other crypto cards out there, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Most crypto cards you see are custodial, meaning some other company holds your crypto, or maybe you have to preload funds onto the card from an exchange account first.
Right, I've seen those. Tangem Pay just bypasses all that. Your crypto stays under your direct control until you actively authorize that specific transaction, which, fits perfectly with this growing feeling among crypto users who want more direct control over their own assets.
Which makes total sense, especially when you look at some of the things that have happened recently in the crypto world. People have really seen the risks, haven't they, leaving crypto on centralized platforms?
That's a critical point. Yeah, events like, say, the FTX collapse, they've definitely fueled the demand for self-custody solutions, no question.
People just want to know it's theirs.
Exactly. People are increasingly aware of how important it is to truly own their digital assets, and Tangem Pay is positioning itself as a solution that speaks directly to that desire for control and, frankly, for security.
Michael Batuev, he's Tangem's global VP of product. Right? He called it a bank-in-your-pocket solution. That phrase really hits home this idea of direct control. It's like carrying your own personal crypto vault that you can actually spend from.
It is. It captures that idea well.
So does that mean, though, that users also take on, like, the full responsibility and maybe the potential risks of being their own bank?
That's a really insightful question. And yes, that's the trade-off, isn't it? While Tangem Pay gives you much more control, it does mean you need to be careful with the physical card itself.
Like losing your wallet.
Pretty much. Loss or theft could have consequences. However, Tangem seems to have thought about this. They've built in features like being able to create backups using their app that's planned.
Okay, backups are key.
Absolutely. That adds a layer of recovery that, traditional cold wallets sometimes lack in a really user-friendly way. But the core principle holds. You remove the third-party custodian, you gain control, but you also take on direct responsibility for keeping your assets safe.
Okay. So no more sending crypto over to some other platform just so you can use a card linked to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the goal. But two have emphasized, and I quote, users retain complete control of their assets at all times.
At all times.
Their fundamental aim, he said, is to put ownership back into the hands of the cardholder. And the tech they've built seems to be a direct shot at making that happen.
Okay, conceptually, it's making sense. It's clear. But let's get down to the practicalities. How does this actually work when you're, trying to buy something, say, coffee, groceries?
Right, the everyday stuff. In practice, the payment process uses the existing massive Visa global payment network.
So it piggybacks on Visa's rail.
Exactly, which is a huge advantage. It means compatibility right off the bat with, over 130 million merchants worldwide.
Oh.
So from the shop's perspective, the merchant side, it's just like taking any other Visa card. No difference for them.
And what about the tech side for the merchant? Do they need any special machines, new software, anything like that to accept a Tangem Pay card?
Not at all. And that's really the beauty of it. It's designed for seamless integration with the infrastructure that's already out there. The tech allows for real-time transfers, even ATM withdrawals, apparently, without needing any upgrades from the merchant. It's meant to be plug and play.
That sounds incredibly convenient. That's crucial for adoption, surely.
Absolutely. That compatibility is key if this is going to take off.
I'm guessing there's some kind of mobile app involved for managing the card and your crypto.
Yes, definitely. Tangem plans to release a mobile app, and it sounds like it'll be pretty essential.
For what specifically?
For activating the card initially, for creating those secure backups of your private keys, which is, super important for any self-custody setup and just for checking your crypto balance easily.
So it's kind of the control center for the card.
Pretty much, yeah. The
Yeah.
control center for your Tangem Pay experience.
Okay, so you've got the security of holding your own keys, the huge acceptance network of Visa, and this app for managing it all. What about the bigger picture? Like, how does Tangem Pay fit into the whole crypto and payments landscape right now?
Well, if you connect this to the broader market trends, things get really interesting. Tangem themselves pointed out that stablecoin transaction volumes hit something like $27.6 trillion in 2024.
Wait, trillion. 27.6 trillion.
Trillion, yeah. It's a colossal figure. And it clearly shows there's a massive and growing appetite for using crypto, especially stablecoins, for actual commerce.
That's staggering.
It really underscores the potential market, doesn't it? Tangem Pay looks strategically positioned to tap into that huge demand by offering a way to transact that's potentially more secure and definitely more user-centric, giving you that control.
Makes sense.
And furthermore, Tangem Pay is entering the cross-border payments market. That whole sector is projected to go over $300 billion by 2030.
Right, international payments.
Yeah, the ability to spend your crypto smoothly across borders without maybe getting hit by traditional bank fees or slow transfers, that's a really compelling idea for a lot of people.
Okay, so the potential is definitely there. When can people actually get their hands on one of these Tangem Pay cards? Is it out yet?
Not just yet. Currently, Tangem has opened a wait list for people who are interested.
Wait list.
Public availability is expected sometime in late 2025.
2025.
Okay.
Okay, so still a little ways off.
Yeah, we'll have to wait a bit longer. And they haven't announced specific details yet, like the initial price or exactly which countries it will launch in first. So still some unknowns, but the pieces seem to be moving into place.
Late 2025. But it definitely sounds like a significant step, doesn't it, towards making crypto more practical for just everyday spending, while really sticking to those core ideas of owning and controlling your own digital money.
Absolutely. I think Tangem Pay represents a really novel mix. You've got mature payment tech from Visa combined with cutting-edge crypto security in that chip.
Yeah.
By embedding that cold wallet right into a standard Visa card format, it offers a level of control over the digital assets that just hasn't really been available before in such a convenient, widely accepted way.
So for you, the listener, the key takeaways here really are, first, true self-custody. You hold the keys, you have direct sole control.
Right.
Second, the power to spend your crypto pretty much anywhere Visa is accepted, which is almost everywhere.
Huge network.
And third, getting rid of those intermediaries. No need for someone else to hold or manage your funds just so you can spend them with a card.
And maybe this raises a final crucial point for you to think about. With this level of direct ownership, this kind of control over your digital currency actually becoming a possibility for everyday buying.
Hmm.
Well, what new possibilities does that really unlock for you?
Hmm.
How might this kind of technology actually reshape how you think about managing and using your finances in, this increasingly digital world we're all living in?